皆さんこんにちは。Hola a todos and hi guys. I'm having a Disha just going on about those wonderful beats. Anyway, so let's get going. A couple of them that are going to be a bit of a horror story for some people. Let's just be warned. Okay, starting off. For one thing, just can't remember if it's the same type, weather system as the one that wiped out the Guam. But yeah, starting the start of June, there was quite a bit of a torrential rain that happened throughout Japan, and one of them was in Tokushima. This one actually had a rather convincing, with a very convincing picture and a tweet from the Tokushima newspaper. It simply stated, yes, there is a torrential rain is affecting the road. With this picture. Yeah, it is affecting the road, alright. So, anyways, moving right along, and this lady, she was cleaning up her son's car. Okay, that part is kind of questionable. Why? But then... And what she found was a completely fine looking bread that expired last year. Yeah. So basically, either A, their climate control was so, and the actual seal was of the bread was so fine that there's no mold spores that went into it, and then it stayed airtight. But still, it could be that you don't want to know what other chemicals are in there, some other stuff. So there's a horror story too. Yeah, well, mind you, there was this friend of mine was saying that he forgot. Basically he forgot to clean up after came back from camping, and he opened up the trunk about a half year later, and basically the entire trunk was covered in mold except for Wonder Bread. Yeah, that would be scary, but this one, I'll say it's probably because of the seal. Like, basically how they had a clean air and the tight seals. That's about the only thing I can say about this one. Anyways, moving right along. This one of those bizarre one, I suppose. Yeah, this guy had a fancy toilet that actually the cover opens up automatically whenever he went in. And then one day it broke and stopped. The lid wouldn't go up, so yeah, he had a repair guy come in. And the repairman actually, the first thing the repairman said, there's no automatic toilet that does that ever. You really don't want to know why it's actually lifting it. Poltergeist perhaps, but with a very special angel, of course. And this is another horror story from Mom, I suppose. Okay, I have a bad news. I just found my son's uniform pants still hanging in the living room chair. What the heck did he wear to school? And afterwards, she also noted that when she tried to head off to work after getting changed, she realized she can't find her working pants. Go figure. Hey, one of those giant pillow that's supposed to look real coffee. 45% bigger. Yeah, it can take up to 40% of your body weight. So, approximately, yeah, if or 100, about 100 pounds, 100 pounds, and up to about 20, 30 to 40 pounds of your weight. And yeah, someone bought it, and how comfortable is it? How comfortable is it? Yes, it is. The harshest grade of it. So yes, you can actually, yeah, and of course the only downside is the fact that you can't use it. Because the cat is sleeping on it, of course. And, well, this is from last year, and it's not quite, we're not quite there yet, but I figure what the hey, where I live, it's almost starting to hit 20 degrees, so summer's here, close enough. So homework, game, cat, and snack. Yes, my son is all set for summer vacation. And what's he doing with cat? Gifting it up, of course. Now, this guy fell ill for strange. Yeah, Japanese love to eat cherries, plum fruit. It's just that we usually have it pickled. For simple reason, because if you have it raw, untreated, it's actually toxic, as it turns out. And yeah, this guy actually accidentally munched one. So he actually called in work and called in sick. Was what happened? Yes, I just had a food poisoning from the plum. And the next thing you know, the ink company message board says that yes, Mr. So and so is down from the plum poisoning. Just at the yeah, in Japanese, if you word it as plum poisoning, it actually means syphilis. So yeah, he is getting all sort of weird attention. He got all sort of attention after that for wrong reasons, of course. My sympathies. Yeah, and most people were like, yeah, you really shouldn't shorten it. And it could mean defamation suit if you got the lawyer for it. Now, one of those interesting stuff, Toriyama Akira, his industrial design are futuristic. Yes, it's sci-fi ones, but even then, it's down to earth to the point where, yeah, someone actually made a replica bike out of it. Yeah. Apparently, this is actually based out of a Gutsi bike called a motorcycle called the Vitsi 8. There was back in 1950s. There was quite a bit of bad about these bikes with protruded covers. Basically, it was really weak against side wind, but if it's a straight road, it went like hell. It went quite fast, up to Gutsi V8 actually went up to 300 crick. So actually, this one that's actually was actually outlawed. Yeah. It's apparently 560 and it's loud as an F. not gonna try it. Yeah, even now you can actually have it, but yeah, I just looked it up. Easier price there. Replica model of a Gutsu 8 is, yeah, only 60,000 bucks. That has that much. Probably be buying a bike for sure. Now here's an interesting technical, now I can kind of see how, but then it would be nice if I can actually do this, so I can actually what I was thinking of doing, but basically, real human and the VTuber 3D model is jumping at each other. Would be nice. Would be nice. Yeah, for sure. Okay, this is given by the a Noodle Shop franchise. Okay, for those of you who have curry bun, here's what you can do. Wrap it up in basically have a poached egg. Pour around it around the curry bun. Put it on rice. There you go. Yeah, that sounds good. Now here, also the this is the same franchise companies that actually came to where they were trying to come up with menu, so they decided to put the curry bread on top of a noodle. Came to the realization that the curry bun is good by itself, so why bother even mess around with it? But yeah, this sounds good actually. Now here's a kid. Here's a kid who's been dreaming of doing this forever. And he's trying to wake his dad and his brother up. The frying pan and yeah. That would be a fun way to wake people up. Let's see. Well, this is not going to be for someone in the States, to some extent, the state as well, but now there is. Okay, it started off with someone tweeting about the importance of having a travel insurance in case you get sick or anywhere outside of the usual medical coverage. Yeah, that is how it's Japan goes, and then here in Canada, it's 100%. Everyone has universal medical coverage, so again, they do know to get a travel insurance for Canadians too. But okay. And here is an extreme case where this guy got into food poisoning, or even worse, in Cambodia, and basically the emergency driver who came in to pick him up actually asked if he had the insurance, and he said yes, so he was taken to hospital. And otherwise, the driver was going to take him to a shaman. Yep. He can't, well, at least. And This is actually at a zoo. Oh no, at a zoo, and the menu says squished apple for $5. Order it, and the curator will crush it. And please feed the crushed apple to the turtle, please. And here he is, doing for real. Oh, okay, and they even actually had a case of with a watermelon too. And here, curator wasn't around, so the part-timer came in to do it for him, and yeah, he miserably failed. So what does he do? Curator comes in again. There you go. Just a watermelon. And he actually does have a YouTube channel, as it turns out, where he shows he crushes the apple in front of video cam, and he feeds it to cats. And yeah, this one is actually the watermelon crushed watermelon is only once a week. And the receiving end of the and here's a guy who's receiving the crushed fruit. And some of the other reptiles that live in the at this sea, and some other stuff. Yeah. Oh. Anyways, moving right along, and okay, yes, there was a mystery footprint on a construction site. And the culprit, of course. And that leads to this guy who was actually accidentally spilled the coffee beans on a table, but they wiped it off. Guess what? Footprints. And now he's suspecting, yeah, G. So we can actually substitute for taking fingerprint. And here's a suspect with a matching footprint. Okay, this probably won't happen with Amazon.com or Amazon.ca. I mean, this apparently happened if you run when you run a search on Amazon.co.jp Prime. Shot afterwards. This guy actually searched for Spider-Verse. And yeah, the first one is Tom Holland version. The next one is Tobey Maguire one. Homecoming, Tobey Maguire. Far From Home, Spider-Man 3 for some reason. Namely Spider-Man 3. In other words, again, Tobey Holland, and Hentai Kamen for some. And then Amazing Spider-Man. Okay. Yeah, blends in quite perfectly. Yeah, for information, this guy will not show up in Spider-Verse ever. He's not. Also, the yeah, Mobber should show up somewhere. Okay, here's the guy who actually posted the blog of. This is what the what was typed in when his cat walked over the keyboard. プロバイルゲーに5リブ55555ゲーに5リブブラブラブラ Oh, this must be the cat GTP. Not chat GP, of course. Oh, it must be encrypted. Wait till KGB gets hold of this. Then there's also the this guy going like 5 in Thai language is ha, and let me over there it means thereafter, LOL. So LOL is actually expressed as 555. So this cat must be able to speak Thai. And yeah, that's a reply from his cat from this guy's cat. And this has a this is how cat types, of course. Yep. Anyways. Yeah. This person asked his daughter to fatten the milk carton so that they can put it on the recycling bin. This is what she did. Yep. So we can actually now you can actually make a giant shuriken out of it for sure. Okay, and here's someone's hubby doing the same way. And here's a guy who actually keeps on failing to properly fatten it, make it into a single piece. And in the meantime, every single permeation, but then it gets in the but hell, it's a waste of space. And next thing you know, yep, just I'll start using giant shoot. Okay, and here in Netflix is the Taiwanese movie for the Earth, and there's this is one place for Japanese who say this is pretty much the only spot that is not scary. You see, it's the Chin Chin Kindergarten, 2020, but then Chin Chin, Beneath, Manfred. That's why it's not that scary in Japanese, as it turns out. And then next, you know, the director of the movie says, "What the is going like? What the hell?" So someone explains what Chin Chin means in Chinese, in Japanese. And the director is cracking up on that. Okay, this guy had just a dream. Apparently, not too sure if it's true or not, but if you wanna give someone a large amount of money, punch them first and then hand it over, and then that means that it's no longer a gift, but it's a compensation for the damage. So it's not going to be taxable. Yeah, the problem is if you actually, yeah. Yeah, okay, so if you actually look it up on the tax code, it does actually say it's compensation damage, physical damage, injuries, or disease. It is not taxable. However, if you need to give over a certain limit, it'll probably end up being injuries that involves that may end up being police case or the far as hospitalization. So you gotta be real careful. Anyways, moving on, and of course there was this Azuki. Okay, I've been covering the Azuki bar here and there all over the place. But it's one of the notorious candy bar in Japan that is known for its hardness, to the point where it is officially recorded as stronger than fire. Yeah, honestly. They took a hardness measurement and it actually returned error. That bad, anyways. It's now commemorating the 50th anniversary, and why it is so hard by those who are involved. And A, there's very little air in the Azuki bar, so there's nothing fluffy about it. It's not using. It does not have dairy product, and there is no additive. And the reason it's getting harder every year is that they're reducing the amount of shear that is in to accommodate for the changing customers' taste. So yeah, good luck, because it has been seen to be. It was known to be as a weapon here and there. And also, this is one of the very few items that actually survived blackout for over 24 hours. Still stayed frozen. See how hard this thing is. Next thing you know, you see, yeah. It's so strong that it can be used as added armor. Anyways, yeah, so that's all I've got for today. So thanks for watching and have a good day, guys. はい、じゃあご視聴ありがとうございました。